I think it's hard to make films like this today.
Guys, such a pleasure to meet you. I saw the film a few days ago and I'm still very touched. And one thing that I loved is this idea of keeping things also recording for the future, for posterity. So I wanted to know from you, what would be something that you would love to record for the future, for the world to have?
For the world to have?
Yeah.
The history of sound of film.
Yeah, because we work in filmmaking. We feel like we are recording a lot of ourselves. For the world to have, I don't know. I don't know if I feel like there's anything like in my personal life that I would be so bold as to assume the world should retain.
No, but I think it's more so like something, like imagine like a person's voice or something. But we get to do it all the time.
Yeah.
That's
I think making this movie, I've thought a lot about the sound of my parents' voice.
Yeah.
And my mother does not type; she does voice notes. She's a voice noter. And I often think about the fact that I will have nearly a decade's worth of dialogue with her, which is kind of amazing.
Yeah, we're lucky in that sense, like that all the things that you would want recorded, we probably already have recorded. And it's people, it's not necessarily songs for me. It's there's a line in the film, it's like my father's laugh or my mother's laugh.
My father's singing voice, my mother's laugh.
My mother's laugh. My father's voice, my mother's laugh. I think that's like elegantly put.
Now, one thing that I found very interesting is that you sing a lot in this film, and you don't have the backing of an orchestra, which means your voice is very exposed.
We ran out of budget.
No, but how intimidating was that? Because it is a different style. You don't have so much tools to edit, and you go from a line to speaking voice to singing voice. How intimidated were you to tackle that, and how did you prepare?
I would be more intimidated if it was a bigger sound, like if it was something that was more traditionally musical, like in the musical genre sense, because Oliver was very clear that this isn't about necessarily the beauty of the song itself. It is about the message of what these characters are trying to communicate, and then that is the thing that unlocks the beauty of the song. And I'm not a singer. I'm an actor who likes to sing. So it's. I was grateful that was just. It would have been weird if tonally we had gone towards something that was about the pressure of the aesthetic of the song. It was never about that.
Although interestingly, like singing on the set, it's in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it has this sort of public quality to it.
I get to close my eyes a lot though.
That's true. There is a sort of presence of that.
Yeah, but it reminds me of like being in bars when I was young, like in Irish pubs. There's a kind of tradition of like you could be in a very similar to this film actually. You could be in a raucous like pub in Ireland, and there will be a kind of silence there'll be a shush that goes around the bar, and someone will just sit in the corner with their eyes closed and sing a song, and then the night will continue after that. So it's culturally familiar to. It feels close.
Well, and to segue that, the film captures this so well, like these moments when you're seeing a performance or listening to a song and time stops, time stands still. What in your life, for you guys, have been a performance you've seen or a song that made that feeling in your life?
I mean, it's weird because I'll probably think of like a film reference with the musical moment. I definitely have a soundtrack to my life. I was once in like a mini car accident, and the music kept playing.
Whoa!
And it was a Radiohead song, and I always remember that song because
you were in a car crash.
But it's like I suppose that's right.
It was traumatizing.
That's a very bad answer.
I was going for something more positive, but
I can give you positive.
Okay, go.
Well, it's not car crash related. Last year, when my whole family went to see Adrian Lenker at the Barbican, and it was just him with the guitar, and it was and I love their music so much.
You and I both know there is nothing more to say. Chance has shut her shining eyes and turned her face away.
It was one of those where time stood still, a silent audience.
Much better answer.
Beautiful. No, I like car crash. I think we should stick with that.
At least there wasn't a trauma, like. So
he did make this film.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, there was recording aspect to it. So just to wrap up, what are you taking from this film? Because we just talked about this idea of having the voice notes and having the record. What are you taking from working in this story?
There's so much in this film in terms of like this wisdom about life and relationships and perspective and
Yeah.
I suppose I think of the film as an embrace, and I think that's a nice thing to have something that just you feel like you've made something that is giving to the world in a hopefully meaningful and helpful and in like welcoming way.
Yeah. I think I will take away the feeling of, I think it's really hard to make films like this. It's really hard. You can go in with the best intentions, and we did that, but I feel very, very proud of the film, and I think it's hard to make films like this today. And we made it with people that we love, and yeah, I'm incredibly proud about it.
And well, thank you for sharing the film with us. It was absolutely beautiful, and congratulations.
Thanks
Thank
very
you.
much. Thanks. Yeah, very good.
Very good.
Voilà, c'est le Brésil.
Right. I'm a little shorter,
It's
so.
rolling.
It's all right.
All right.